What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about a handful of cryptos today. We're going to be talking about Superverse for Ant Wando, Aurora Coin for E-Double-Dog-27, LRC, Seller, Audio for JG Aesthetics. We're going to be talking about Compound for World Venture Travels, Jasmy for Astronaut, Sailor, Felchner, Trump and Tucker for Brian T. James. With that, let's get this started. I just want to make sure I got something good here. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's get it. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We talk about crypto all the time on this channel, you guys. This is a technical analysis channel. We do TA. I do TA on any and all coins that I think are interesting and that you think are interesting. If you have a request, leave it in the comments. I will do it within a day. This whole video is requests. Most of my videos are due to requests. I do make videos on things that I think are interesting as well, though I haven't done that in a little while. It's been, I don't have a lot of time these days, man. Your guys' requests take up a lot of time, but that's okay, man. That's the point of it, you know. I like doing these requests because, for one, it's what the audience wants. For two, you never know when someone could, maybe they're aware of the gem they have, maybe they're not aware and they just want to sift through the dirt like I do. You never know when you're going to find something good. And if we happen to find something good, that's the whole point of these videos, especially these like long crypto list videos. You never know when something could look really, really, really good. And this right now, it does look pretty good. Not going to lie, as far as like moving up, I wouldn't buy it here. The best time to buy would have been down in this area, but you've definitely missed that train. Up 92% this week. Definitely don't buy here this month. Sorry, not this week. This week's still 25%, but overbought. Bearish divergence forming. It's not confirmed until you have a red week. You did have a positive reaction with your 61869 area going up to the 786, 886. I do think that you will find resistance in this area. You might even find resistance at that current high, but you might continue upwards and then pull back probably to this area for support, a previous area that you had resistance in, find support a little bit above it, and then move higher. I do think with how you're looking right now, inevitably you're going to see prices at $7.20 to $25, that area. And then we can talk from there. But for now, that's kind of the gist of that. I do think you will run into trouble wherever it is that you end up moving up. I don't really know. Let me see. Maybe I can look at this a little bit. What would it be? Maybe this high. Yeah. Maybe around $1.60 is where you find some turbulence. Yeah, let's say $1.60 to $2 is where I think you're going to find some turbulence. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I stand by that. $1.60 to $2. Maybe $1.60 to $1.80. And then you probably do pull back again to this area, this 70 cent area, 80 cent area. But for now, I think you want to go higher. I do. Looking at the data, yeah, I think you do. I do think you want to go higher. But that's super. I'm not going to spend too much more time on that. Aurora. That's a place that's very close to where I live, actually. Aurora, Colorado. It's not known for good things, but there are good people. Plenty. I don't know. I've never had a bad time in Aurora. But let's see. But it's definitely known for some things that aren't necessarily good things, man. But let's see here. Not a whole lot going on. I don't really like the structure of it. Mega dump, and now you're getting a pump. Sure, it's on Coinbase. Okay, listed on Coinbase, middle of the bear market. Of course you dumped. Of course you did. I feel like that's not all of its price history, though. Is it? Is that all? Is that all we got? And there's more. You've just dumped your little butt off the whole way through, but you came out in the middle of a bear market. What else do you expect? I don't really know what to do as far as fibs go. I don't really know. Let's use this low and go up to this high. How about that? Yeah, I think you want to go lower. I do. probably down to 13 to 11 cents. That's my thoughts, but you could turn around from here. It's possible. You could. Not getting a lot off the daily or the weekly. This does, to me, as of right now, look like a tweezer top, so you probably get a momentary reversal. I would think that with kind of how flat this area is at the base, that if you come in contact with it again around 22 cents, you probably will go lower. And again, 11 cents or something like that was that price area. That would make sense to me. 11 to almost 13.7 cents, somewhere around there. Yeah. Anyways, that's Aurora coin. Probably goes down from here, probably. But to be completely fair, it does look kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie, because that is an immense sell-off from its listing price. What's its market cap? Very low market cap. So I mean, it could gain, man. It really could gain some value. It's a decent volume profile, not just on KuCoin, but on Coinbase too. Like I really don't hate it. We'll see. I don't know. Might be a decent one. I don't know anything about it, so none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not shilling any coins, and in fact, every single coin on here except for Compound, I do not own. I do own Compound though, and that's not a shill. That's just a fact. You do not have to buy it. You can if you want to. Loop Ring. Oh man, I remember Loop Ring. I had some friends invested in Loop Ring. I kind of like the bottoming phase here that you got. You look like you want to move up higher, like on a longer midterm perspective. I kind of like the daily too. I kind of do. I would assume you want to keep moving up. 4 hour looks good. Daily looks good. I think you do want to keep moving up. Get a relative fib on here so we can have kind of some more immediate price action to look forward to. If you move down, you're going to hold 24 cents. If you move up, you're going to go to 30 and a half cents. That's what I think for now. And then from there we can talk, but up it looks good. Seller network also looks good. It looks kind of like Loop Ring, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that reaction, man. Stay above the 618. You've already got 2 days. You even tipped it. Stay above this. If you do, we'll see you at 2.8 to 3.4 cents. Here you are at 2.1 cents now. It looks good. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I like it. I think it wants to go. I think it wants to go above this high. I do. That's seller. Audio. Love audio. Let's check my audio. Make sure that I'm not muted again. I'm not muted. I am live and we're doing this. All right, let's see. Yep. Binance it is. We'll do the all-time high to the low. Looks pretty well respected. Yeah, we'll use the all-time high. What about USDT? Not a lot of volume. To be fair, you haven't technically broken out. This does look like a breakout week, but you haven't actually broken out yet, have you? I think you want to, man. I think you want to go higher. Pretty overbought on the RSI already at like a 90 area. Up 14% today. I like this bottom. I really like. It's like an Adam. It is an Adam and Eve. It is. Yeah. I think you're in a bottoming pattern, a very legendary, common bottoming pattern. It's also very powerful. Adam and Eve. It's called an Adam and Eve because your Adam is the V, your Eve is the U. This nipple in the middle is your how you know that you break it, right? And now you could look at this a couple ways. Maybe, and this is on USDT. This is the Binance chart, so I do think this should be included. Most of the time I don't go for scam wicks. I would just measure it from this point here. But I think you will break this officially once you break above that high. But look for this. This will be exciting too nonetheless. But how you would measure this technically, and it does come with a measure move. You take the low of the pattern. You take the high. And then once you break the high, you you just basically move it up like that. That's your measure move. It would take you all the way up to $2.24. That's about a 10x from here. And you're in a very in my heart, in my technical analysis, in my experience, and probably a lot of other TAs out there, the Adam and Eve is a very respected pattern. It really is. It can be wrong. It doesn't have a 100% success rate, but it's a very nice bottoming pattern to see. Just simply put, let's see, low to high. You might be going higher than a 10x, man. Get this low. I do like that $1.20 area. You might take a pit stop there, but again, I think that's just shy of your measure move. I would think you have more to grow after that, but 618 at $1.21, 1618 at $1.24 kind of makes sense to me. 382 area right at the nipple there. When you break the 382, you likely go to your 618. That's just basic fibs right there, Fibonomics. Yeah, dude, this thing wants to do. You're probably inevitably going to see prices above $3, and I think it wants to see new all-time highs too. This looks really good. Yeah. New all-time highs would take you up to $13, $23, $49, which for people who are trying to do the math in their head real quick, that's like a 50x right there, right? It's a little bit more than a 50x, technically. Yes. This would be just under a 100x, and then that would be closer to like a 200x, but just under that as well. So yeah, this thing looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty damn good. I do like it. I don't know if you're going to see those prices. I can't guarantee it, but I have a feeling you will at least see 1369, probably 20. Let's see how you do with 49, maybe even 133, but I do like it. I definitely do. Compound. One of my favorite coins, one of the coins that I'm most excited about. I also think it has a very comp. I think that has a very bullish kind of structure to its lows, right? A lot of volume down here at these lows, a lot of volume down here at these lows. It's in a nice accumulation range. It's not so much an Adam and Eve so much as it is just like a noticeable accumulation range, right? Solid move down. It's like parabolic on the way down, right? Both on the outside and on the inside, right? Just parabolic. And then straight into accumulation crab market. When this gives, you've got all this time to accumulate. When it gives, it's going to be phenomenal. We've seen it across the board, right? We've seen it with a lot of different cryptos with this same exact look, maybe for a shorter amount of time, maybe for a larger amount of time. But when it breaks, it's phenomenal, right? Minimum targets are in the $200 area, maximum targets like in the $600 area. You could even go up to the $800 area. Like, who knows how high it's gonna take you in a very, very, very short amount of time. You're not going to when you break. You're not going to do this. That's not going to happen. You're literally going to see candles go like that. Like it's going to be, and maybe not that high, but it's going to be at that trajectory. It's going to be nuts, very, very nuts. Until then, it's boring. There's really no analysis to do on this thing. I know you guys like me to talk about it. Prices are up a little bit over the past few days. Sure, I still think that we will see prices below $50 with this thing. But to be fair, maybe I need to let that go. Because I was thinking about this after my last video talking about compound. I very much do think this looks like a diamond to me. This looks like a diamond pattern. And oftentimes with diamond patterns too, from what I know, and I learned this years ago, it's okay to wick above it. In fact, it's very common. That's almost how you know you have a diamond, right? You can see it more in the shape with the bodies, and you can definitely, in my opinion, you can see this diamond kind of look right here, right? And then the wicks, it's called a diamond pattern. Right in the middle, you get these big bars. It's very, very iconic looking. What's also iconic of a diamond pattern is to break at high velocities, pull back to the point of break, and then continue upwards. Or sometimes you even pull back and then you reverse the other way. But being that I expect this thing to break to the upside overall for what it is in this accumulation phase, maybe I need to let go of those $50 price targets. Maybe I do. I'm starting to say that. I'm starting to say that and come to grips with that. Maybe those $50 price targets will never come, and I'm okay with that because I do not plan on adding more compound. Really, I don't. I'm packed. My bags are packed with this thing. I have interests in other places. For a time, I was thinking I might add more, but there's other coins that I'm not involved with yet. There's some coins that I'm involved with at a lot smaller of a scale that I want to add money to. So I'm set with compound, man. I don't need to add more. And this does look like a breakout of the diamond pattern. Diamond patterns are known for high velocity move. High velocity means it happens fast. Okay, so let's see how this goes. While they're also known for that, they're also known for volatility, right? High velocity up, but also high velocity volatility, or high velocity down, depending on how it breaks. But to be fair, it looks like it's breaking up. Looks like you moved up. You've got a diamond top pattern, and you're breaking out of it now. Generally, you would go to the top of the pattern, which would be here. It's technically not the top of the pattern, the top of like the wick that you'd see. You'd go up to there, pull back to the breakout, and then move up. So let's just see how this does. I'm not really convinced that we're going to see this thing break out of this overall accumulation range until we have a week close above $63. We get a week to close above 63. It'll be a different tone. Be very exciting. Until then, guys, it's really more of the same. The only different thing that I've brought to the table at all since like this whole time frame here is this diamond pattern idea that it does look like we're breaking out of. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. This look, man. It so much looks like a diamond pattern to me. Like it really, this little widget right here in the middle, man. That is very common. Like it's very, very common. That's what it looks like. Yeah. I'm getting all caught up because I like diamond patterns, man. I guess I like diamond patterns. I feel I'm not gonna go there, but I feel special. We'll just leave it at that. Man, Jasmy coin looking like it's in an accumulation range as well. It wouldn't be crazy to see this thing come down just based off the structure alone. But at the same time, maybe you're getting ready to break out as well. You know, let's look at this relative low to high. Come on. If you close this week above the 236, we can talk about it. Yeah. Until then, I'm not convinced. I'm not so convinced, I should say. I'm kind of convinced. Yeah, man, you close here or higher. You're closing above your 618. You would close above this relative 236 from this low to high. That would look pretty damn good. You might be getting ready to break this range right here. And what you have here is the even more bullish atom and atom, right? You've got your atom and atom. It's a V and a V, atom and atom. And that would send you, if this is an atom and atom, you could take a measure move like this from that low to this high, put it all the way up there. That would give you a measure move all the way up to 2.6 cents. You're at 62% of a penny right now, so that would be a pretty solid increase in price from here. As far as how good this thing does overall the cycle, I don't know, but I do think it has higher prices to go. Yeah, you probably do. You probably do go to that 2 cent area. Let's just see how you do from here. Because if you can get above here, the next test really is this 0.00858 area. You break that, then it's definitely on to that 1.7 cent area, if not higher. Let's just see how you do, but I do like it for now. If you turn around, you got a day and 19 hours left in this week. If you turn around in the next day and 19 hours, tone is different. You're going lower, probably going below this low even. We'll see you down at like 0.003 cents, 0.004 cents, that area. That's Jasmy, whatever. Trump is the next coin that we're talking about. TRUMP. I might just say TRUMP because I think if I say the name, I get blacklisted on YouTube. Let's see. I get shadow banned. Top, lower highs, or higher highs, lower highs. Bearish divergence presenting itself, but it doesn't need to be bearish divergence. The price could persist higher. Technically, you do have 1, 2, 3 highs, 1, 2, 3 higher highs, lower highs. That is double bearish divergence. Daily RSI doesn't look as exciting, but it is strong. Volume's dying off, which is what I don't want to see. So I would think you do want to pull back at some point. If you go up higher, sure, you could go up a little bit higher. I mean, a little bit higher for this thing could be 100% growth from here, to be completely fair. But you might pull back to like $2.14. You might pull back even more. Would I buy this thing right now? Probably not. Probably not. There's so many TRUMP meme coins that I don't know which one is the right one to get in, if there is a right one to get in, but maybe we see prices around 60 to 40 cents, that area inevitably, but I don't know. It's all dependent on if this thing wants to go higher. And the weekly RSI does look good. The daily RSI looks good, but it looks like it could take a break from here. The volume is showing that sign as well, so 4 hour looks like it does want to roll over a little bit, not going to lie, but it is still strong. It's very resilient, so it could climb one more leg up, but I'm kind of under the impression it's going to go down. For anybody that wants to make the comment, you say it could go up, it could go down. Yes, it could go up, it could go down. I'm not a genius for that. You're not a genius for pointing it out. I have given you the possibilities, the very obvious possibilities, but I also very obviously have said which direction I think it's going to go. The only reason I'm emphasizing that is because someone said these videos are pointless. It could go up, it could go down. It's like, well, yeah, I talk about the possibilities. If I just talk about the downside, that's not wise. You're not accepting and acknowledging all the possibilities, because nobody knows. TA is probabilities. It's not certainties. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So yes, it can go up, it can go down, but I always make it clear as to what direction I'm in favor of where my bias is, and my bias is to the downside for this thing, in case that wasn't clear. Tucker is the next one. I might have to censor that too, Tucker. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. Whew. Very low volume. If you buy this, you better be buying like $10 worth. Even then, you might not get it at this price. You might not get filled. I don't like it, man. Stay away from it. Stay away. It's a meme coin. It looks like a shitty meme coin at that. No offense. I mean, for what the chart structure is, sure, you're holding these lows. Maybe you hold it and you continue up. Maybe. I don't know, man. I'm not interested. Not a lot of volume, low liquidity. I'd stay away from it. But looking at the chart for what it is, I would think you go up from here. Maybe. The daily candles are looking pretty bearish, so I actually wouldn't be surprised if you broke it. I don't know. As long as you're above 0.0001691, you could go up from here. But that's a double rejection off your 382. I do think you're going to go below there. I do think you'll see prices lower than that low. Likely you will see prices all the way back down at the 786, 886, or even the 100 area. I don't think you'll see extensions, but somewhere around 0.001 to 0.0076, somewhere in there. That's what I got. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. I forget which one looked good, like it wanted to go up more immediately. I forget which one it was, so was it Aurora Coin? Aurora Coin kind of looked interesting, I remember that. We'll just give the win to E Double Dog. Good job, E Double Dog. You got the win tonight. But I think there was a coin that looked potentially better, like it wanted to go up more immediately. I don't remember. Maybe it was Seller, maybe it was Audio. Compound could steal the spotlight, but we just don't know if we're there yet for the breakout. And until then, you know, all the TA is going to be the same. We're just accumulating. We're in this accumulation range. But enough of that. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.